it starts to actually take over. So I'm definitely going to leave it down below. I think I might even put it below our rays of light there. Now, speaking of those rays of light, now that we've got some camera movement in here, we want to make sure that they're visible. So I'm just going to hit that that mountain ridge far. I'm just going to crank up the boost light quite a bit, and then pay it out a little bit more, and that should be fine. And just check. See, it's far too hot at the top here. So let's go ahead and reduce that boost light, or leave the boost light up but just increase the ray length. Just got to play with these settings a little bit, make sure that we're getting something that works. And the other thing that we could do, but be very careful with the effect, is select the sun, the light, and move it up just slightly, and you'll start to get a nicer effect with these light rays. So now we can sort of boost the light a little bit more. Okay, so the shot's looking pretty good now, and probably the only thing we need to do now is a little bit of color correction. So what we can do, we'll just rename this adjustment layer to lens flare, and we'll grab another adjustment layer, and we're going to drag that down on top of the sky, and we're going to add a color correction curves to that. And I just want to bring a little bit of contrast out in that sky. Just contrast it out a little bit, and I might even just put a blur sharpen, fast blur, repeat on edges, and just give it maybe a 2 on the blur, and that's going to just help sort of sell a bit of the distance involved with that sky element. And we'll just rename that Sky Curves, and then we might just put a global color correction adjustment layer over the top. We'll go with a color correction curves. We'll just contrast it a little bit more. Something like that is fine, and we might put we'll try a color correction hue and saturation and see if we can just warm it up a little bit. We'll colorize and just change that hue to, and I don't really like what it's doing to the sky, and that's because the sky